Good evening, crewmates. Captain Andy here. Good evening, crewmates. Hope everyone's having a great evening so far. So far on my side here. Taking things one day at a time. I'm just later streaming than usual tonight. It is Thursday. I have to work out. Some of the guys and I want to reminisce, and so we did exactly that. We reminisced. But that is then. This is now. We're gonna be on for about an hour and a half. Just enjoying what Final Fantasy XIV has to offer Clalin. As per the last stream, we did I think the only, well, it's not the only thing that came from around Awoken, but we're closing in on the finishing chapters of 2.1. We're going to be jumping to 2.2 very soon, which is titled Through the Maelstrom. Which we shall see what that has to offer. And aside, as far as I know, this would be the last thing that, aside from Bahamut's Coil, I'm not sure how much more of the stuff that Legacy players would have be able to make reference of. If there are anything going forward, I'm curious to find out. If not, I think it's still cool. So let's jump right in, shall we? Get through a bit more storyline. There's one more. Well, through the Maelstrom, there's one new trial that Clalin has not done yet. We'll get to that in due time. There are 3 optional dungeons, and the name of those optional dungeons, I forget the name of it. Let me just find out here. The optional dungeons from this are the Lost City of Andapur, Halatali Hard, and Bravelock's Longstop Hard. Yep. So we're going to have some fun with that. In order for me to finish off my relic, I need to be at 2.4. I think it's 2.4 or 2.3. We have to go through Snowco. I think that's 2.4. So I won't be able to get my relic until that time. Which is fine, It is what it is. Alright, so, let's see, what are we doing here? We are looking pretty. Let's jump back on the Paladin. Put on those cool looking shades. And we are to talk to Puckney Pack at Camp Tranquil. I believe that she's with Rhea Senna? There they are. Yeah, there's only like a couple quests left in 2.1, then we're going to get the achievement for that and jump into 2.2, Through the Maelstrom. Do I dare believe my ears? Good King Mugamog the Fourth. Do I dare believe my ears? Good King Mugamog the 12th, may his magnificent virtues serve as an example to us all. Has fallen? All Mooglekind owes you a debt, Kupo. And I sense Rhea wishes to congratulate you as well. I shall let the two of you speak without fear of interruption. Yay! Your bravery in service to the Twelveswood and her Moogles shall not be forgotten, Clalin. My sister will doubtless wish to hear the tale of the great victory from the mouth of the woman responsible. Pray return to the Lotus Stand and treat her to a full account of the day's events, while the details are yet fresh in your mind. Indeed. I gotta check something out quickly. So we take the chocobo porter there to make a quick and seamless trip. Yeah, I know. Why do I keep taking chocobo porters? Because they're there. Get to enjoy the view of the game through an automated process, essentially. Hello there. Plus, it's cheaper. Usually. Da 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 da. Yeah, still cool. Feature of this chocobo. You cannot be attacked while, at least as far as I know, you cannot be attacked while taking chocobo porter. I'm gonna assume that they have some equipment that gives us maybe a bad stench or something. Keeps enemies from wanting to attack them. Despite chocobos looking like a good meal, perhaps. Yeah, also with through the maelstrom, that's also where you would be able to continue with the binding coil of the Bahamut, the second coil of it, and I think that's it. Aside from trials, like more extremes, you can also continue on the Hildebrandt story quest originally, which we've already done to completion. I believe that was a few streams ago. Now, between now and the end of A Realm Reborn, there are going to be a couple more quests that pop up here and there just as I progress through the story. Oh, someone's dead. And they're AFK. Interesting. Why is it going this way? I don't remember if this is new or not. Used to go this way instead up here, then around this way. That, or I'm just old and I just did not realize there was another path here. I'm pretty sure I'm just old. I'm an old man. Especially if you ask my youngins. I'm old. Try to get my head shaved off now, so I don't see the white hair. Yeah, I'm getting white hair. That's why I like it like this. It's easier to maintain. Easier to wash, easier to comb. Alright, let's continue on. Blue Badger Gate. We want to go to the Lotus Stand, which is in Old Gridania, next to the Conjurer Guild. Here. So not sure I should do any of the dungeons today. There's 3 dungeons to try out. We'll see. We'll see. The Elder Seedseer is expecting you, madame. May I show you in? Of course. Clalin, Cuckoo Cop said you killed the king. I'm pleased, of course, but it completely spoiled the end of your story, silly Moogle. By Louis Schwa's definition, the late King Moogamog XII was indeed a primal. But how can that be? It defies all precedent. Clalin, you are returned to us, unharmed and victorious. Thus I have 2 reasons to be glad. Yet many questions remain unanswered. If you would be so kind as to oblige me, I would fain hear all that occurred in Thornmarch. Then it is as we feared. The king really is a primal. But he really isn't, is he? I mean, the Moogles don't worship him, for one thing. He's not even a god to them. That doesn't sound like any primal I've ever heard of. Then mayhap the fault lies with the definition. The fact remains that through a combination of power contained in crystals and the force of their collective faith, the Moogles call forth a being that by right should not exist. Moreover, when slain, said being left no corpse, the ether which comprised him instead being scattered to the four winds. According to the accepted definition, he may not be a primal, but the mode of his manifestation was in every respect the same. Which means... Asians! This whole business reeks of their handiwork. Kupapo? They said it was a masked man who taught them how years ago, but Gridania has no shortage of masked men, and I never thought to question. Confound it all! How many more will they ensnare with their tainted gifts? Too many, I fear. So long as there are paragons to stir the embers, fools to build the pyre, and crystals to feed the flames, ever and again shall we suffer primal visitation. A somber thought, but a salutary one. But a salutary one. My heartfelt thanks, Clalin. Already the information you have provided has proven invaluable. The great Serpent Marshal and I have much to discuss. Oh, before you do, my lady, I was hoping we might finish discussing that other matter. The matter of which you speak has now been settled. The Scions shall not want for support. We shall be glad to send additional supplies to Revenant's Toll. We knew we can count on you, milady. While Ida and I remain to discuss the particulars of our arrangement with the eldest Seedseer, mayhap you could return to the Waking Sands and apprise the antecedent of all that has transpired. Pray return to the Waking Sands. Yeah, we're teleporting there. Well, here. I mean, I could Chocobo Porter all the way there if I want to, but I go from here to Western to Camp Tranquil to Camp Drybone to Ul'dah to Horizon, and Horizon to Vesper Bay. That's a lot of Chocobos. Da 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 da. And we're also in Vesper Bay. And we're here now. Let's pray wait for the Waking Sands from here. Is that on? Probably not. He apparently has something called sleep. I don't know what that is. Hey, I wonder if there's any more news from these guys. Or are they still spewing the same stuff they said 10 years ago? Oh. Oh, where'd they go? They're missing. Should have done something, but done anything, but I didn't. Now Abba and Ollie are. I will not really be for nothing. I will earn this. Yeah, they still say the same old stuff, but except these guys are gone. Okay. It is good to see you, hail and hearty Clalin. I received word from Ida and Papa Limo that you have felled good King Mugamog XII, but I had hoped to hear your version of the tale. So it was as they said, summoned with the same method used by the beast tribes and taught by the Asians. Though unfortunate, this incident did at least serve to remind the Elder Seedseer of our usefulness. Her offer of additional support could not have come at a better time. My thanks, Clalin. The Gifted. Owing to the tireless efforts of all concerned, we are, at long last, ready to bid farewell to Vesper Bay. So as to avoid drawing undue attention, we should make the journey to Revenant's Toll in small groups, departing at irregular intervals. Lest you doubt, it is still my intention to conduct future operations openly, but on this particular occasion, the need for caution overrides all other concerns. To move north as one ponderous caravan would only serve to invite attack. It seems only right that I should be the last to leave, and I would have you remain with me until the end, Clalin. Upon my departure, the Waking Sands will formally cease to be our headquarters, and the premises will be given into the care of Urianger. I thought to relinquish the property, but he was quite adamant, and I had not the heart to disagree. These walls have borne witness to some of the brightest and darkest moments in our Order's history. Mayhap it is best that we do not forsake them entirely. Urianger shall remain here and devote his energies to studying the nature of primals. By the grace of the 12s, he will one day discover the permanent solution that we have sought for so long. Of course, he will not be alone. LSA shall continue to work closely with him as well. LSA. See, that's something. Maybe because I did the Bahamut storyline first, but when I did this as ending, I don't remember that name that was mentioned. So if you do Bahamut storyline before this, you get additional dialogue. That's cool. Should they require our assistance, I have their assurances that they will not hesitate to contact us. Speaking of Urianger, would you inquire of him if any tasks remain undone? I cannot escape the feeling that I have forgotten something important. Pancakes. We forgot the pancakes. Damn it, I want pancakes now. Where's Noctis? He can make you some pancakes. Alright, if Alice is supposed to be helping, where's Alice? 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 No, she's not here. There's more important matters to go get to. Thou art ever welcome, Clalin, but I require no assistance. Pray take thy leave unburdened by concern for my well-being. Verily, thy countenance bespeaks a desire to quit this place without further delay. Mayhap thou thinkest the chapter of our tale concluded that these walls shall rightly be consigned to the annals of history. In man's eagerness to seize the future, how readily he doth set down the past. Full many a proud pioneer has bravely stridden to the great unknown, only to find there the banner of his ancestor faded by the eons. And still man glorieth in his discoveries. 'Tis through his pride that wisdom doth ever give way to ignorance, while they who lurk in shadow remain hidden, lost no sooner than they are found. Do not be offended, Clalin. Thy conduct has ever been beyond reproach. Despite thy surpassing strength, and all thy many victories, thou hast never been so convinced of thine own greatness as to imagine thyself above the failings of thy forebears. Mayhap it is the echo which hath opened thine eyes to the lessons of history. Would that the same could be said of... Cutscene? Voice? Ah! Whence came that cry? The solar, 12 forfend, the antecedent! Clalin, you must... The echo. Tell me, Louisoix, would you have done the same? Louisoix Levaya was a remarkable man, wise beyond mortal measure. Would that I had met him prior to his passing. Inassian, here! How? How readily you see. You are indeed gifted antecedent. But you're not like the others. Your robes. Gifted, but ignorant. Yet I shall not judge you harshly. The fault lies with your forebears. It has been millennia. Mine are the war robes of an emissary. Unlike he who came before, I have no quarrel with you. He who... You speak of La Habrea? La Habrea is a warrior. He fought, he fell. He may yet learn from his mistakes. Then he is still... Come, I only confirm that which you already knew. There is no cessation, no oblivion, only expulsion. You... What are... Ready when you are, my lady. If there's nothing else. Is something the matter? I feel the same way. After everything that's happened here, it feels strange to leave. But I'm sure we'll soon get used to Revenant's toll. Well, I'll let you say your goodbyes. Take as long as you like, my lady. We shall depart whenever you're ready. It is only to be expected. She lacks the gift and the knowledge both. To her, we are indistinct. I do not understand. Shadowless, fleshless, formless. What truth there is in each tale is diluted by time and telling. Knowledge dictates expectation, and expectation colors perception. Thus did she perceive not. So it is with all but a chosen few. Even you, when young, could not yet see with eyes unclouded. You know nothing of me. Nothing. The gift grants you clarity. It grants you focus. With it, you may in time come to see us as we are, rather than this crude approximation. La Habrea did not think so highly of the echo. La Habrea is wrong about a great many things. The echo is indeed a gift, albeit one you have yet to master. And if we did, there would be no strife between our peoples, for we would be of one mind. I leave as I came, in peace, antecedent. May we meet again as friends. Wait, stay where you are. Ah! Mayhap I was indelicate. 'Tis a mercy she shields her children from his grace with such resolve. Was it also by her hand that you survived the arbor, I wonder? And then I made my grand entrance. I tell you, there's no need to explain. Save your concern. He did me no lasting harm. Whatever his intention was, it was not to kill. I heard a cry. What happened? Are you alright? You look faint. Do you need to lie down? I could fetch you a flask of my special tonic. Urianger, send word to the students of Baldessian. Tell them to scour the archives, the forbidden tomes in particular. If there's any reference to an Ascian robed in white, however oblique, I would know of it. An Ascian, milady. An Ascian, milady. Was that what gave you cause to cry out? I did but moments ago glimpse a figure clad in white set forth from the waking sands. Yet Ascians I want to employ teleportation magics. Why would one be so brazen? I know not and care not. Find him, Clalin. Turn every stone into Vesper Bay if you have to. Pray attend me, Tataru. I'm gonna have to change the title this week. I was hoping for the Maelstrom, but it might still be A Realm Reborn. We'll change the title if I need to. He speaks of peace, but I know his words belly his true intent. Quickly, Clalin, do not let him escape. One brings shadow, one brings the light. Two-toned echoes tumbling through time. Ooh. Hello? The king lives! Amongst Moogle kind, the legend of good King Moogamong the 12th doth tale of a wise and magnanimous ruler. Alas, the entity thus summoned put the lie to this imagining of his brief and decidedly unpeaceful reign. 'Twas most disturbing yet for me to learn then that the Moogles Guard have once more succeeded in placing their manic potentate upon his thorny throne. Only with the Ascians' guileful intervention could they have called the king back from the ether with such haste. I am afeard that, as was the case with Ifrit and his primal ilk, the ritual thus employed has empowered the avatar with a strength far beyond that of his previous incantation. As ever, it falls to thee, to the blade born of light, to banish the Paragon's dark ambition from our realm. The 12 only know a dire power doth corrupt the savior of these gentle forest folk. Thy name has been called, Clalin. The more moderate faction of the Moogles hath joined with the Order of the Twin Adder in an effort to open thee a path to the good king's domain. I bid thee make haste to the Adder's Nest, and once more pledge thine aid in disposing the royal myth made flesh. Alright, good King Moogamong the 12. Thorn March Heart Extreme. I'll do this extreme, but only as Clalin and solo. Unsynced. Mostly because I don't Doing that with others is unless I know a couple of them, it makes it a little bit more difficult. Not that I have anything against doing difficult things, but tell me he's gone, Clalin. Tell me we're safe. We are safe, aren't we? We are safe, aren't we? Of course we're safe. It's as clear as mud. Oh, hello. He's not even trying to hide. I am told you are the warrior of light, but I would know for myself. I shall walk north, and you may choose to follow. Know, however, that you will be waylaid if you do. You may even perish. Should you survive, we shall speak anon. Okay. All right. Gruesome gargoyle. All right. Was I supposed to pick something up? No? Okay. All right. That's quick enough. Remarkable. Truly remarkable. I thank you for granting me this indulgence. None save she who bested La Habrea could endure such an examination. Have the laws of man grown so twisted in my absence that it is now permitted to lay hands upon an emissary? You bore witness to my audience with the antecedent, did you not? Then you know I acted only in self-defense. I realize the same cannot be said for La Habrea. Even amongst his brethren, he is considered unique. Nevertheless, I cannot wholly condemn his misdeeds, for through them we discovered you, one so strong in the gift that she could cast us out. Your mother favors you still. There is much pain, but surely you must feel it. Her influence wanes, and their strength shall soon be spent. These lands, these people, this world, all shall soon change. As it was, so shall it be again, as it should always have been. Doubt my claims and question my motives if you will. Only believe me when I say this. I am Elidibus, emissary, bearer of the word of the one true God, and we shall meet again. know what? Let's get this done. Let's go get here. Hang on. We're here first. Let's get the gifted done. And then we'll go into a Thorn March Heart set extreme. Extreme. The extreme fights are a little bit more... It's harder than hard, obviously. And if you do it at level 50, you do need to have a pretty decent level 50 party, and it can be done. Obviously, it's been done before. But it has to be a lot more coordinated than what you saw with the hard versions. But it is a fun challenge. I'll give it that. The heck? There we go. Couldn't walk there for a moment. It was weird. Thank the God you've returned, Clalin. After you left, I began to worry that I might have sent you to your doom. I take it our visitor proved elusive? Beg pardon? He was waiting for you? What did you do? What did he say? As it was, so it shall be again. Of when does he speak, and of what exactly? The words of this Elizabeth portend much, but reveal nothing, save perhaps a measure of disdain for La Habrea. I'd hope for answers, but it seems I shall have to be content with a wealth of additional questions. Let us set aside the matter of this action until we have completed our move to the Rising Stones. There's but one final favor I would ask of you before I depart. I believe I mentioned before that my father was a member of the Alamegan Resistance. The truth, however, is more complicated than that. As far as the Empire knew, he was their spy. He maintained the deception for nigh on half a decade, furnishing the Resistance with vital Imperial secrets while feeding his paymasters subtly conceived misinformation. When he died some 15 years ago, my father left behind his journal, which I had closely guarded ever since. It contained every shred of information he and his agents could steal on what they believed to be the single greatest threat to Eorzea, the Primals. Its wisdom has guided me through the years, though there is much within I still do not understand. It is my hope that Urianger will fare better. Tell him to treat it with care. It is all I have left of my father. Couldn't you bring it yet yourself? He's literally right next door. I know. Shut up and deal with it. Ooh, baby calf, mine. As I get out of here, go towards the Rising Stones, I'm gonna pop over by the Adder's Nest and see what they want. I thought thee departed. To what end dost thou linger? Warburton's Journal. The legacy of Infilia's father, who perished in the parade incident of 1562 when Ugubu broke free of its magical fetters and ran amok through the streets of Ul'dah. Contains a wealth of stolen Imperial research on the Primals, as well as other information which has yet to be deciphered. That Gubu that broke free in Ul'dah, that was actually in one of my first videos when I showed a clip of what the opening sequence for those who started in Ul'dah was like, such as Clalin here. And there was a Gubu who broke free of its chains, its fetters, and made a mess of Ul'dah. And yourself, Tancred, and Philemon had to stop this Gubu. And you eventually did, but not before issues occurred. Death, destruction, you get the idea. Alright, let's hand this in. The father's final bequest, the daughter's lifelong labor. It is no small thing to surrender such a It is no small thing to surrender such a cherished memento. Well, I can imagine the antecedent's pain. Upon mine honor, I swear to spare no effort in the study of these materials, lest my lady's sacrifice be in vain. Clalin, this is Minfilia. Forgive me, but I can wait no longer. I have departed for the Rising Stones. If you have yet to... Once again, you have given Once you have given the journal to Urianger, I bid you come to the 7th heaven and Revenant's Toll. The tower will be there to show you inside our new headquarters. Assuming you have already attuned to it, you may wish to make use of our new Aetheryte in Revenant's Toll. After all, it is right on our doorstep. Thou hast been summoned to the Rising Stones, yes? And keep not thy fellows waiting. Later, Urianger. Alright, so with this, let's make our first stop to Adder's Nest. And get ready for a tumble with the Moogles. Alright, let's talk with Varsai Ulwa. Varsai Ulwa. Clalin of the Scions, glad am I to see you. I assume you have been apprised of the situation regarding the Moogle monarch? After your previous proposal of the king, Kublai approached the Moogles guard and attempted to convince them of the error of their ways. Unfortunately, it appears his efforts at persuasion had rather the opposite effect. The royal sentries reportedly flew into a frenzy and focused their righteous indignation into a new summoning ritual. Mayhap it was the unwavering intensity of the Moogles guard prayers, but the king has returned to the forest enveloped in the most blinding aura of majesty. Kublai tells us that the dauntingly maniacal avatar is now taken to calling himself the Great King Moogle XII. Suffice it to say that the Elder Seedseer is willing to condone the necessary act of regicide. For the safety of all who dwell within the Twelveswood, it has been decided that the king must fall. A certain member of the Elder Seedseer's personal guard has already escorted Kublai to the ward that shields the monarch's domain. Those among us with the ability to see Moogles are often in high demand. But considering the urgency of your mission, our leader felt it best to expedite matters. Pray make your preparations and settle as soon as you're able to. Kublai awaits you in the bramble patch in the East Shroud. Alright. Yeah, this is on the way to get this done, then we'll get on our way to Revenant's Toll. And we have another Odin possibility. What the heck? We just fought Odin yesterday. Alright, I gotta find Odin. Not there. Party finder. Doesn't give me the option to choose this here. The good thing about Odin, you just gotta look for the fate. Unfortunately, you have to find the fate. It won't show up on the big map. Be fun if you actually have to fight it in front of the sanctuary. Oh, we got a bunch of people looking for him. Huh? Everything's better, not there. Wow, even this place has tension during this time. That's kind of cool. Got a couple places I've not checked. I'll check them now. Maybe up here. And down here. South Shroud, okay. Alright, let's go to South Shroud. We'll get back to that later. Let's see if I live or die today. Choke wood here. This is a better location of fight as opposed to before. A bit more room to run around, and we have a healer this time. Nope, get out of the way of that. I'm gonna get struck. You're gonna pull. Move, 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 move. Go, go, go. There we go. Nope. No sense running from that. You're gonna get hit. That though. I was bounded, I couldn't do anything, so... Am I kneeling? I am. There we go, I lived. Who killed it? Alright, let's go back to our regular scheduled thing. Alright, who killed Odin? I don't think it was me. What? I defeat Odin! The hell? I gotta find Odin. Oh, I won't be able to. I want to see this. Oh well. Oh well. I defeated Odin. Oh, there's something I did not expect to see. One sec, guys. I gotta check this out. One sec. I'm bragging about this to a friend of mine. Sorry, guys. Gonna brag about this little Lena and some friends. We had a competition who would get that first. He's gonna hate this so much. You killed Odin. Sorry, I'm just giddy about that now. Oh, that made my day. More than what's already been done so far. Man, I hope I can be here for that when it occurs. I really, really would love to see that. Alright, so let's go to the Bramble. Let's go talk to our Koopa Cop to go fight the extreme version of the Moogles. Alright, sorry for that, guys. I'm just really excited about this. Alright, let's go. Alright, so let's go. Ooh, what do you have to say, buddy? Kuplo Cup has nullified the ward in anticipation of your arrival. I pray this royal nightmare is not beyond your abilities. Oh, I knew you'd come. At least I was hoping, Kupo. Not long ago, I had a stern word with the Moogles guard about the dangers of turning pleasant fairy tales into disturbing reality. But instead that the intimidating force that is good King Mugamog XII may accept our judgment, ever command our respect. It's exactly the sort of savior we need. The Moogles guard are afraid, Kupo. Afraid of how the force has changed. Afraid of the never-ending conflict. Afraid that we Moogles have no place in this new world. I'm scared of all those things too, but the thought of unleashing a royal menace upon the Twelves scares me even more, Kupo. Please, you must deal with them firmly before this goes too far. A measured thrashing, of course. Nothing too brutal. We can enter Thornmarch here through the tear I've made in the ward. Take care, good fortune, and in the meantime, I will let the others know that great King Mugamog XII may his reign end with minimal bloodshed. Will be vacating his throne, Kupo. There we go. Okay, so as I said, we're gonna do this solo. Sorry, guys. Extreme. Let's go. Good news about doing it solo. You don't gotta wait for a party. Just go right in. Da 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 da. Good King Mugamog, good King, my great and noble Lord. Oh yeah? Kupo this. Kupo. There you go. Good Kingslayer. I don't think they're too happy. Alright, do you get any treasure from here? Obviously I do, but... Ooh, I can make a song! Sing me a song, you're the Moogle Man. Send me a song tonight. Gonna get rid of that ribbon, 'cause I really don't need that tonight. I can find it. This I'll make though. Alright. Alright, with that done, let's continue on to... Actually, let's grab my other chocobo. Let's go all the way to Revenant's Toll. Let's end 2.1 in style. We just did that with Odin, which I got the killing blow on, which I'm pretty sure I'm gonna brag for a while. Sorry, guys. And good King Mooglebog. Sorry, great King Mooglebog is gone. Looks like I'm up to date with quests after that. And now into the North Shroud. It's a bear. It's those bare necessities, those simple bare necessities. Let's go to now Corthus, where there's snow. But I remember there being grass. You can touch the grass in Corthus back in the day. Hard to do now. Yeah, let's get into Mordona. La da da, la da 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 da. Isn't my chocobo cute now? Looks like a fairy. Oh, I forgot to check. What's this week's Koopapendium? Mugpendium. Weekly challenge. Can't do. Okay. Mini mug. The Grinner. Right. Horseshoe Square Enix. I can only do one of these. I didn't do that one. Hey, I did this one. Whatever. Fishing. The grinner. We'll see if I can get that one. These are repeatables. This guy has a quest I gotta do another 9 times once I get the snow cloak. There's the Taru. Oh, Clalin, you're here! Good, good. We were wondering when you'd show up. As I was telling your receptionist here, I'm pleased to inform you that all the documents have been prepared and all signatures signed. The Rising Stones are The Rising Stones is officially yours. Splendid! From this day forward, I will spare no effort in seeing that it is as welcoming and comfortable at home as it... Sorry. I'll spare no effort in seeing that it is as welcoming and comfortable a home for us as the Awoken Stands ever was. That said, this is somewhat intimidating, is it not? So many unfamiliar places and unfamiliar faces. Take that odd-looking fellow over there, for example. He's been eyeing us most suspiciously ever since we arrived. I cannot help but wonder if we are truly safe here. Ah, that man. I can't say I've spoken to him myself, but rumor has it he's come to hunt for ancient treasures in the Crystal Tower. Because I haven't done the Crystal Tower yet, that's why. You've seen that structure I speak of, no? It'd be hard to miss it. That massive pillar of shining crystal that looms high over the land, just at the southeast of here. If the tales are to be believed, it's a remnant of some ancient civilization. The details remain a mystery, and there's no doubt why it's drawn adventurers and scholars from all over looking to unearth its secrets. The man over there is no exception, and if my instincts are true, he knows more than most. If you're curious about the tower yourself, you can do worse than to talk to him and see what he knows. Why, if I wasn't otherwise occupied with my duties here, I'd have half a mind to join you. I mean, just look at it. I can scarcely begin to imagine what wonders lie inside. Why, that's wonderful to hear. Rest assured that this receptionist will work just as hard to see that our efforts do not skip a beat despite the relocation. With that, Clalin, I do believe it's time you officially announced your presence to everyone inside. The Antecedent and the others will surely be overjoyed to see you. The Crystal Tower quest series is now available from the Outlandish Man. In order to progress in the main scenario, you must first complete certain quests in the Crystal Tower series. While you are granted a respite from your duties as a Scion, use your time to probe the depths of the Crystal Tower and see what ancient secrets may be gleaned. No, I gotta do this now. Oh well, it is what it is. I'll go finish up this quest. Fine game, you win. You're forcing me to go into the Crystal Tower. Fine. And here, folks, is the Rising Stones. Our new home. Is that a... I actually think I looked all around. There's actually posters still here. That is a poster of Ul'dah. Well, outside of Ul'dah. Here you notice some familiar faces from back from the Awoken Stands, like Kul'Tinet. I did not realize the science had moved until I arrived in Vesper Bay. Thankfully, Urianger was kind enough to direct me here. I know I've only just joined, but if there's anything I can do to help, please let me know. That is a picture of Gridania. Hey, look, it's Yustola. As you can see, our Clalin allies have furnished us with a wealth of new tomes. It would be prudent for you to broaden your knowledge as well. Philemon. Oh, you wish to help? That's very kind of you, but I can manage on my own. Besides, you should be out having grand adventures, not withering away here with me. From songstress to waitress, or bartender, barkeep. But if she's happy, who are we to disagree? As ravishing as ever. Perhaps, for old time's sake, she would... Gosh, Clalin, don't sneak up on me like that. We bards are an easily startled lot. Yet, as I mentioned earlier in this raid stream, these two work together in 1.0. In the first cutscene in 1.0 for those that started in Ul'dah. We got a little storage. So over here is like a little resting area, food area. Over here is more like a storage unit. Various items. Practicing stuff, I guess. Beer. What's back here? Ale, sorry, ale. Alright. Hoary boulder. The horror. The horror. So here we are. Completely independent and unquestionably neutral. Or at least more so than before. Truth be told, I cannot say it feels that different. Of course, eat a bit begs to differ. I love the smell of victory in the morning. It smells like sweat. No. Moon Thai sauce. No, victory. Yeah, victory. Actually, no other posters here that I can think of or find. I wonder if they actually add photos as you play throughout the game. I'll have to keep an eye on that. I'm assuming this is Limsa Lominsa. That is Limsa Lominsa. An Alpha Node. Isn't that wonderful, Clalin? Nary a single presumptuous merchant has darkened our door. I know full well they will come in time, but for now, let us enjoy the respite. Let's enter the solar. Sorry, something caught my leg there. Not sure how or what. Those are the two folks that we met earlier. As for remainder of the shipment, I shall see to it forthwith, sir. Yeah, you came to the right Waking Sands to talk to Alpha Node to procure this place. What do we have here? There's a place to sit down on a comfy chair and work and drink. Flowers. I'm assuming this might be just a napping area, and that's just to give privacy. But chairs and fireplace. Potted plants. Flower. Louis was a staff. Well, it is certainly spacious. Today marks a new beginning for the signs of the seventh dawn. For today, we declare our independence. We shall henceforth be beholden to no nation, but serve all of Eorzea's people, proudly and openly. But this does not mean we will sever our ties to the Eorzean alliance. On the contrary, the Antecedent and I shall endeavor to strengthen them. Rest assured, however, that we shall not permit political considerations to influence our decisions. Our identity remains unchanged, as does our cause. We are the signs of the seventh dawn, and our single purpose is to safeguard the future of Eorzea. For Eorzea! A moment of your time, Clalin. I would speak of Elidibus. Pardon the intrusion, my lady, but the matter which bringeth me will admit no delay. Mine every attempt to contact the students of Baldessian has been met with silence. No one will respond? How odd. Allow me to try. No response. Surely they would not ignore us. They have never yet, milady. I fear we must assume the worst. No, I will not believe it. An outpost, perhaps, but not their headquarters. Their wards are beyond circumvention. Had they come under attack, they would most certainly have raised the alarm. None can penetrate their sanctum unnoticed. But for those who lack the gift and have knowledge both, oh no. Contact their agents in the field at once. If aught has befallen the students of Baldessian, they may know of it. Though the thought of it pains me, until such time as we have evidence to the contrary, Though the thought of it pains me, until such time as we have evidence to the contrary, we can but assume the worst. Accordingly, we must seek another source of information on Elidibus. 'Tis possible that others in the homeland are possessed of such knowledge. Be fairly warned, however, they are unlike to yield it unconditionally. Do what you must. Yet another unforeseen and unwelcome development. What could be next, I wonder? A visit from a crimson-clad Ascian, perhaps? Or Ochre, or Puce? And which of our allies will then fall silent? For a time, I thought we had gained the upper hand. When you shadowed the crystal of darkness and cast out La Habrea, I dared to hope that we had found a way to rid ourselves of the Ascian menace. But I was wrong. He endures, and may yet return. Upon that point, I have no doubt that Elidibus spoke true. Yet there must be a way to destroy them utterly, a way to spare this world their unholy machinations. I dare not consider the alternative. There are forces at work which we do not understand, Clalin. I discern them all around, and disturbances too great and too numerous to be dismissed as mere coincidence. Doubtless the Paragons are involved, but how and to what end is far from clear. I do not know what will come, but I do know that we will rise and meet it as one. Yes. Ah, my stalwart hero, your face is a picture of resolve. I know that you will be ready when the time comes. With luck, however, that will not be for a while yet. Pray return to your private affairs with my blessing. Should anything arise, you will be informed. Kyle, where are you? Your intercession was not foretold. You object? We question. Our plans are in motion. Your intentions unclear. We survived the seventh ardor and are stronger now in the gift. Does that not intrigue you? That's right, and I guess we can say we didn't survive the seventh. I wonder if they're talking about... I'm curious if that's slightly different for non-legacy characters. I have to look that up. No, it does not. Serve as you will, so too shall I. We labor not at cross purposes. The wisdom of his plan shall become apparent in time when the veil is lifted from their eyes. And at long last they see. Alright, let's do this. I'm gonna end it here for tonight. For those that joined, I thank you for joining. Hope you're having a fantastic time. As mentioned yesterday, next week I will not be streaming. If I do stream, it'll be either highly unlikely or it'll be something else. I'm on vacation visiting family that is not around here. And after some recent events, going away sounds like a good idea for now. Not that I don't want to do this for you guys. I actually enjoy streaming for everyone. But vacation is needed, not just for myself, but for my little ones as well. So I'll be back in 2 weeks' time on Wednesday. That would be Wednesday, March the 20th. I shall return and start streaming again. Till then, hope everyone has a great time. You take care. And let's see who we can raid today. Who's online that I know that would enjoy us bugging them? It's Raid Hinocchio. I don't know who that is. So once again, I thank everyone for participating. If you like what you've seen, click on like, click on follow. And we should all see you again soon. You all take care and you have yourselves a great night.